And these two squads, Cult of Dronas and NightKids, they've got their squads together. And they are ready to battle it out for a championship. For the Cult of Dronas, we got Sloth and Big Daddy. And NightKids, we got Kroops BB, I think. I'm going to go with Kroops and the Upheaval. And we are underway for the Tier 4A Championship 2v2. In 2s, it's a lot different from 3s. There's a lot more space, a lot more teammate-oriented. You have to know where your teammates are. And you can see a lot more crazy stuff in the 2s, for sure. Nice passing play already for NightKids. You talk about it, and you just have one teammate on the field. You only have two opponents, and the Upheavals. Nice pass over the defense, and Kroops is there. Good chemistry already on display for NightKids. It's 1-0 early in this one. Underway with another kickoff. 2s games are interesting. You can see higher scoring than 3s. And speaking of higher scoring, it's going to be Kroops off the ceiling. Nice shot there by him. Collect the ball off the ceiling, leaped off the ceiling. That first touch got it for him. Second touch, a little extra flash. But it is in the net. And NightKids off and running early in this one. Kroops with a couple goals. And now the Cult of Dronas looking to come back with one of their own. It's cleared away by Kroops, and he's actually got an open net. He might get the hat trick. In less than 40 seconds, we have a hat trick for Kroops. Great play by him. Knocked it over the oncoming pressure. Not only the defensive play, but the offensive strike as well for him. And this one has started quick. Here come the Cult of Dronas looking for their first. Another good save by Kroops. Upheaval will collect the ball. Big Daddy knocks it away. Back into the zone. And Kroops is just in his way, in his path. Forces Sloth on the back foot. Sloth, a nice play. Got the touch. Forces Upheaval into an awkward one. Big Daddy, the shot off the crossbar. Sloth's rebound hit the post. And unfortunately for Cult of Dronas, they are peppering the posts, and finally it is 50 to the corner by NightKids. Couple chances for them. They came close, and now they got to be back here for this one. Sloth, no problem. 50's that one. Big Daddy, the clear. Forces Upheaval back. Needs to collect some boost. He's got it. He'll wait. He'll grab the ball. He's got Sloth in his way. 50 goes Big Daddy's way. Ooh, the patient play from Big Daddy. Nice flick. Good save. Coming back. The Upheaval. Now Kroops BB again off the ceiling. We've already seen this. Maybe a ground pitch. Nice shot. Good save again. Big Daddy was wary of that one. Maybe that first goal alerted him. That's going to be a goal for Cult of Dronas as Sloth takes advantage of the open field. And he'll slot one in. Can't spell Sloth without slot, and he slotted that one perfectly on the left side of the net, away from the only person back, which was Kroops. And Cult of Dronas have life. 3-1 now. Still 3 minutes left. Over half a game remaining. Still plenty can happen in this one. This ball going to roll towards Big Daddy. He's got the ball. He's got the play. He unfortunately does miss his flick. Leaves it for Kroops to carry, but Sloth knocks it over him. And now Upheaval with the ball. Tries to get a pass towards Kroops. It is a nice pass, but Sloth will be there for the save, and here comes the counter. Sloth is up, touches it up for the backboard. It's going to be Big Daddy's shot, and the lead cut to just one. Cult of Dronas coming through with a nice play. Sloth, you could see he thought about maybe a bump there, forces Upheaval a little awkward on the backboard, and by the time it's down, Big Daddy's just there for the shot. And we have a 3-2 game in this one. Sloth clearing it forward into the orange zone, but here comes Upheaval. He looking for a nice play. Good save by Big Daddy. Big Daddy has to be careful. Get some help from Sloth as he clears it away from Kroops. Big Daddy, nice clear. 5 goals in just over half a game. We are on pace for 10 maybe at this rate. Sloth clearing it over Kroops now into the corner. Upheaval is there to meet with Sloth. That 50 going up. A demo causes some chaos, and Big Daddy's tied us up at 3. It was the demo, that smoke screen. It was Sloth that got demoed, but the smoke screen might have took away Upheaval's vision just long enough for Big Daddy to shoot that one in the net. And it is tied at 3 just like that. 2 minutes left. We got a brand new ball game. Big Daddy clearing it in the zone. Kroops the only one there for his teammate Upheaval. And Kroops coming back for it. Nice touch. Gets the double. He unfortunately just shot it wide. Good play by him. It was a close chance there. Big Daddy unable to keep that ball as Kroops steals it. It's only Sloth back. Sloth, he got outweighted there by Kroops, and now pass in front, cleared away. Big Daddy with the big defense. And Upheaval. Oh, he missed the boost, but he's got the ball. And he gets both. A nice 50 for him. He's got the clear. Sloth is back. Nice 50 by Sloth. Coming right back towards NightKids. So good save on the goal line by Upheaval. Kroops took out the reinforcements for blue, and now here they come. Kroops knocked up into the corner, but Sloth will knock it away. Only as far as Kroops, though. Big Daddy forced into action and unable to be read by Upheaval. Big Daddy's got a shot. Kroops has to make a save. He does. Took a bump, though. Kroops, that bump maybe threw him off, but Upheaval is there. There's that twos aspect. When one teammate is in distress, the other one bails him out nicely. And it's that teamwork that has both of these teams in the finals. And a 3-3 stalemate right now. We're in the area of the game where the next goal could potentially be the winner. And Kroops now looking to have it for his team. Knocking it down. Sloth has to read it. Does so nicely. Now here comes Sloth. Final 10 seconds. Kroops bumps Sloth. And Upheaval gets a clear. And it's going to be a nice passing play. Kroops is there. That shot would have been wide anyway, but Sloth made it further wide. Kroops down. Big Daddy. Ball is not down just yet. And it looks like it will fall for overtime. We got game 1 overtime action in this one. Cult of Dronas and NightKids, not Cult Kids. Oh, a nice bump there from Big Daddy. Leaves it for Sloth. He can't get it past Kroops. Couldn't get it past Upheaval because Upheaval did take a demo. Big Daddy shot. Hits the crossbar. Hit the corner of the bar. Knocked down. Oh, another demo. The demos paying dividends for Cult of Dronas. They break through the defense by actually breaking the defense. Nice demo by Big Daddy. And it was the smoke. Again, another screen. Upheaval couldn't see that shot. And by the time he did, he was turning around and couldn't get back to it. It's Cult of Dronas with an early game 1-0 series lead. And we can really see with twos, the field is opened up. A demo like that leaves just one single person on the field. And that can easily be pounced on. So we saw NightKids come out to an early 3-0 lead. Cult of Dronas fought back and then do eventually take the victory. If you're NightKids, you are looking to reignite that offense you found in the first part of that game. And if you're Cult of Dronas, you're feeling pretty good after the game 1 comeback. Got a 1-0 series lead because of it. And we will hop into game number 2. This is the Tier 4A Championship. As Upheaval now looking to make the first play on Sloth. It is parried away to the corner. And Kroops knocks it into the side. He's got his teammate waiting in front, but Big Daddy on the backboard, knocking it away. Can't win it past Upheaval, though. Unfavorable jump for him. He can't get the ball. Sloth clears it, but right into Upheaval. And Kroops the shot! That's the goal. That's the early offense from NightKids that we see. Sloth hit it, but he accidentally hit it into Upheaval, and that ended up being a pass for Kroops, who labeled it over the defense and in. What's going on? Nola Flight in the chat. Welcome. Kroops now 50ing it with Big Daddy. or with Sloth rather. Big Daddy ended up missing the ball. Kroops, another shot. Sloth tried to make the save. It was a valiant effort, but that shot seemed just destined for the goal. Kroops knocking it up. It looked like this one might sneak in the side, and then Sloth tried to save it the other way. A little too awkward on it, and Kroops gets a goal out of it. It's 2-0 NightKids already. Again, another early start for NightKids. And it has been a great offensive onslaught so far. Kroops fakes out Sloth. Now it's going to be Upheaval. Hitting it up to Kroops. A little bit of an awkward position if you're Big Daddy. Sloth took out the other teammate, though, for NightKids. And takes away some of that pressure. Upheaval to the corner. Kroops now met Sloth's clear. Kroops looking for it in front of the net. It's very awkward. It's going to be Kroops. He pounced on his own opportunity like a shark. His touch midfield made Big Daddy awkward, and then Kroops just pounces out of nowhere, out of the sky, and in the net. It is 3-0 for NightKids again. We've seen this story before. Happened in game number 1. Cult of Dronas fought back. Let's see how the rest of this one is typed up. Big Daddy 50s with Kroops, and now Sloth. Good play by him. Can't get a demo or anything, and it'll be Upheaval on the clear. As far as midfield, it's right to Kroops. Nice pass. Kroops waits, he second guesses, but Sloth read that, gets the clear. 50, Upheaval, knocked past Upheaval by Big Daddy. Now here comes Big Daddy. Sloth with a shot, good save by Kroops, and now an open net on the other side of the field for NightKids. Can Upheaval reach it in time? He can't. That ball was just headed too fast. Kroops looking for the rebound, it's going to be high. And now the counterattack, Cult of Dronas might have a chance at an open net. It is Kroops, he is fast, and he is back. And he's there to 50 that one with the Big Daddy. Kroops now waiting for that ball. He's got Sloth to contend with. That 50 hits the ball into midfield. It's going to be Big Daddy there first. 50's with Upheaval. Sloth the clear. Kroops the touch. Kroops another good touch. Kroops is just all over this one. That might be it. It is. It's going to be another goal for NightKids. It is the Kroops show so far in this one. 50's over a couple players himself. He's got all 4 goals. And he's got more points than the rest of the lobby combined right now. I really hope I'm saying his name right. I'm really hoping it's Kroops and not Krups, because you can't disrespect a man with this kind of performance in the finals. Big Daddy looking to get his team on the board. Nice little double tap there for Big Daddy. Breaks through halfway through the game. They've got a goal. Big Daddy off the sidewall. Nice little touch there off the post and in top corner. It is a 4-1 lead now for NightKids. Cult of Dronas finally do have a goal, but so far they have to figure out how to stop this Kroops offense. It's a good start, knocking the ball over him, but Upheavals is there. Sloth to the corner. Knocked away by Kroops, but Big Daddy's there for a shot. Good save, Upheaval. Big Daddy looking for another chance. A little bit of a bump there between those two players. Sloth, nice collection of the ball. Hits it up. Upheaval gonna be there. Not enough. Sloth put enough momentum on the ball. You don't think a Sloth is really like capable of Rocket League, but apparently he is, and quite good at it. That shot, Upheaval tried to make the save, he just couldn't. And Sloth has another goal for Colt. They are starting to bite away at that NightKids lead again, just like what we saw in Game 1. And that's an interesting storyline. If you're Cult of Dronas, you're probably feeling hopeful for another comeback. If you're NightKids, there's always that creeping thought in the back of your mind, what could happen again? Upheaval is up for that save, but Sloth gonna touch it towards midfield. Kroops to the corner. Big Daddy looking for the touch in midfield. They were going for a bump on Upheaval. This is going to be an open net for Kroops. He can get to it. He will, and slots it in. Nice breakout for him as he scores. Good defense there from NightKids. not only countering the attack, but opening the door for Krups, a wide open net, and another goal for them. It's a 5-2 lead for NightKids. Upheaval, hit into the corner, Big Daddy. On the case, but Krups hits it over him and will hit it over Sloth as well. Krups maybe looking for a pass, ends up being a pinch, and down into his zone it goes. Big Daddy the shot! And he pounced on that one. He put some mustard on that one. 72 miles an hour. Read it out of the corner, and the lead is back down to 2 in this one for NightKids. Meeting on the kickoff, Krups already back on the offensive attack. Hits the bump. Can't get the boost, though. Got a little bit tripped up. Upheaval takes a demo. Sloth is there to take advantage of the free ball. Krups is waiting on him. That's a good flick by Sloth, and it's just in the net. Cult of Dronas are back within 1 again. Call the Cult of Dronas the comeback kids. They have cut down a 5-2 lead and a 4-1 lead, and they have a 1-goal ball game now. Some great Rocket League both ways. Neither team refusing to give up. It's what it takes to win a championship in a league. Now Sloth looking to make another play, maybe tie things up with us. Sloth has got it. Can't get the flick over Krups, and Big Daddy ties us up at 5. Cult of Dronas have done it again. Sloth, it's these little flicks by Sloth that are throwing off the defense, and Big Daddy's just in the right place at the right time. He'll score. And we are tied at 5 with just over 30 seconds remaining again. Another late game tie-up for Cult of Dronas, but this time, good save. I thought Krups might have had Sloth on that one, but Sloth stood tall. Good save by him. Krups towards midfield, forces Sloth to leave it for Big Daddy. And it's going to be Sloth clearing the ball forward. Got 6 seconds. We might see another overtime victory. Upheaval has to keep that one out. And it will go down this time quickly for overtime. And we got overtime in the second straight. Krups now knocking it forward. Into the corner. Big Daddy got the boost, so Krups has to retreat. Upheaval. Good play there to stop the pressure. Coming back into the Cult of Dronas' zone. Upheaval to the corner. Krups, gotta be careful. Big Daddy's there first. Krups touches it cross field. Grabs himself some boosts. Sloth on the ball. Looking for a pass. He got a demo, but it's only Upheaval there. Upheaval the shot. That ball is free, but it'll be Sloth there first. To the sideboard. Krups can't clear it past Sloth. Upheaval to the other side of the field. A little bit of back and forth action, although this ball was poked forward enough. Krups, nice play, keeping it in the corner. Much safer in the corner than in front of your own net. And Sloth goes back, grabs himself some boost, maintains possession nicely. Oh, he's got it over one Sloth, but Krups was there to cover up. Upheaval, the shot, that's going to be dangerous. Sloth is back to it, on the case again. Now here comes Sloth looking to win the game. It's knocked away by Upheaval. Good save from him. Big Daddy. It's it over. Upheaval. Krups. Good save again. Some tense moments in this overtime. Upheaval with the clear. Sloth forced to jump on the attempted demo. But he maintains possession. Doesn't have the most boost, but he does have the ball. Unable to get that double. It's going to be for his teammate. Big Daddy scores, and Cult of Dronas have a 2-0 series lead just like that. This team, Cult of Dronas, fighting back and winning games so far in this championship. NightKids absolutely have owned the first part of game 1 and 2, but then Cult of Dronas, not one but 2 straight comebacks into 2 straight overtime victories for them. They fought all the way back from a 4-1 deficit and a 5-2 deficit. And they take that game 6-5. Just like they took game 1, they fought back from a 3-0 deficit and won the game 4-3. If you like comebacks, you are liking what you are seeing so far in this series. And if you're NightKids, you are looking for a way to maintain that powerful offense that you just start the game with. Krups was just on fire in that game. He had all 5 goals. Now you just have to figure out the formula to keep it through. And game 3 is a great place to do it. You need a win in the series. A very pivotal game. You can either be up 2-1 or 3-0. And right now, NightKids are looking to prevent Cult of Dronas from going up in the series 3-0. Good save by Upheaval. Sloth hits it to the corner. He's got some boost for himself. Left it for Big Daddy. Maybe going for a shot. He can't get it. Sloth, the rebound. He scores. And we finally see something different as Cult of Dronas will score first. And maybe that perhaps flips the script. Nice 50 there from Sloth. He beat him just with his bumper in the right spot on that 50. Broke through. It's a 1-0 lead for Cult of Dronas early in game 3. Sloth 50s with Krups. Leaves it for Upheaval. Oh, Krups might have a bit of an open net here. He's got to hurry, though. He's got some pressure coming back. Flicks it over him nicely. But his teammate was just not there to finish that for him. Nice flick to beat that first defender, though. Definitely see Krups is on his game this eve. And also on his game is Sloth, as that shot will fool the defense. From over midfield, that shot just deceptive, and Upheaval accidentally going a little bit too far forward. You don't expect one with all that open net on one side to go behind you, but Sloth, again, spell Sloth with slot, puts it in the right spot. And Cult of Dronas off to an early lead in this one. Now NightKids with the task of coming back. Nice pass. Krups just unable to be there in time, though. And he'll knock it to the side. He's got some boost. Hits it up. Krups. Oh, nice pass for his teammate. It's going to hit the crossbar. Good try. And another shot hits the crossbar as NightKids, they're starting to apply some pressure now. Here comes Krups. That shot forward. A little bit of a team clear there from Cult. Upheaval forced into an awkward touch. And it's going to be Krups on his own backboard, starting it up the other way. Hits it over Sloth. They've got some numbers, but neither of them seem to have boost there, as they both will grab a boost on that side of the field. Here comes Krups. And Cult of Dronas standing tall on their backboard, keeping the ball out from the dangerous spot in front of your net. But here comes Krups. He can't beat the 50 on Big Daddy. He did bump Sloth, though. Upheaval doesn't have anyone to pass it to. Krups was on a bump. He's got to get back in time. He does. Good save. He went for a bump, a little bit of a mistimed pass there from Upheaval, but it didn't hurt them. And now, speaking of counterattacks, it's going to be a goal for NightKids as they bite into that lead and cut it in half. Just an open field, and Upheaval just goes ahead and shoots it. No one back in time. It is 2-1, Cult of Dronas. Back on the kickoff, Sloth wins it forward, but Upheaval's there. Nice pass looking for Krups. Can't get enough power on the shot to beat Big Daddy, though. Here he comes, Big Daddy with some boost. He's got a bump in net, but coming back nicely was Upheaval. Pardon the phone call in the background. Don't even know who that is. Krups in the back. Got a nice touch over one, Sloth. He's got to watch Upheaval. Nice save. He had to watch Sloth coming forward. Krups, he's got the touch. Can't get it past Big Daddy, though. And a nice 50, Big Daddy. Krups, very good at putting the ball into open spaces for himself. We've seen that time and time again. Nice pass forward. He's got Upheaval. It's going to be Sloth on it, though. He does not get the touch. Big Daddy forced into action. And it's cleared away by Upheaval. Sloth being chased in the backfield. Manages to act like a sloth and play it slow, force the oncoming demo to go past him. Upheaval now to his teammate Kroops. Nice pass. Kroops has got some momentum, just can't get the touch towards the middle of the net, but Upheaval's there for a shot. It hits the post. Now Upheaval 50s that one. Kroop able to touch it before that shot potentially goes in their net. Sloth is there almost by Upheaval, but a great shot from Sloth. A valiant effort off the backboard from Upheaval, but Sloth, the placement, the power, just enough. And Cult of Dronas out to a 3-1 lead now. Now the script has been flipped. Can NightKids start their own comeback? Kroops has knocked that to the corner. Upheaval, nice denial of Sloth. Oh, but a good touch from Big Daddy. That's going to be dangerous. Upheaval have to play that like that away from Sloth. And it's just Big Daddy there again. So far, the movement upfield for NightKids is being cut down by plays like that. Fast 50s. And just good positioning from the Cult of Dronas. Big Daddy, good flick there. Forces Kroops into an awkward position. 30 seconds left in Game 3. Cult of Dronas are that amount of seconds away from going up 3-0 in the Tier 4A Finals. 2v2. Sloth sees himself being turned around by a bump. Kroops hits the ball forward. Final 10 seconds. If you're NightKids, you need a goal. Great play! It's a goal! They needed it to give themselves a chance, and they got it. It was there is a chance indeed. Nice demo from Kroops. Took out the defense. He was all over that save, but Kroops took him out. And NightKids not ready to say die yet. Upheaval's got the ball. Here they come. NightKids looking to tie it up. It's in! Kroops has scored! 0 seconds on Champs Field. This is Rocket League, my friend. And there was a chance. NightKids have fought back. It is the series of comebacks. It is 3-3 now. How did these two teams handle this sudden just flip? As a 0-second huge goal for NightKids. Upheaval will be first on this one. Kroops trying to bulldoze his way forward, but Big Daddy just stood there. Stood tall. Here he comes. Big Daddy. The shot and the goal. The comeback cut down short. The ball just seemed to sit on that little tiara on his car, and he just flicked it into the net beautifully, away from the defense. The cut down. It was a valiant effort from NightKids, but Cult of Dronas will win game number 3. This is what you want to see in a series. They have been close games. We have seen both teams come back from deficits. It's just been the Cult of Dronas with that extra goal. They've won every game so far by just one. And every game has gone to overtime. So this series is incredibly close. NightKids are they're 3 goals away from being up 3-0 in the series themselves. So one thing to do if you are NightKids, don't feel bad about yourselves now. You are still very much alive in this series. All it takes is one. If you can win one, you can win more. But it starts with Game 4, and also starting Game 4 is the Cult of Dronas' chance to win the championship. If they win this game, they will take home the championship. Kroops off to an early start for NightKids. A favorable kickoff for him. Knocked forward past Big Daddy. Sloth was just in an awkward spot and couldn't get back in time. And Kroops will take a favorable deflection. It's an early 1-0 lead. We've seen that before for NightKids. And now looking to bring it right back is Sloth. He's got it right back. We've played 8 seconds, but we're back to even. So let's just start a brand new fresh game of Rocket League. Another kickoff play. Sloth ushered Big Daddy out of the way, said I got this, and flicks it over the defense in the net. Great play from him. And it's a tie game at 1. Both goals coming off a kickoff. One team gets a kickoff goal, the next team team gets a kickoff goal. It's good for them. Now Krups looking to maybe make an aerial play. Plays it slow, gets an under one, bumps the second, and he's got a goal. What a play by Krups. You thought maybe he'd play it fast. He played it slow, threw off Big Daddy, and then his Sloth went up for that one. Just gets the bump. And Krups, another solo play for him. He's been playing phenomenal this series. Upheaval now to the sidewall. That's dangerous. Big Daddy is on it, and he scores again. We are right back to even. Teams are saying, well, you're so hyped about comebacks. Nobody can come back if it's always tied. Great little passing play there. Big Daddy, just a nice shot. Clinical. Back even. And finally, we've hit the 30-second mark. We've already seen 4 goals. We are on pace for 40 goals at this rate. Oh, no, a miss there from Cult of Dronas. Or from NightKids, rather. Cult of Dronas will favor from that one. My apologies. Upheaval tried to get the ball. He just missed, and Big Daddy scores it. This is East, 2v2 East, Tier 4A. And Big Daddy. This is the championship series. The winner of this does win Tier 4A in the East, 2v2. Krups knocking it up. It's going to be Upheaval there. Nice chance. Big Daddy with the save. Oh, a nice passing play by Krups, but his teammate was not there. Instead, it's going to be Big Daddy. Sloth demos Upheaval. The net gaping just for a moment. And Big Daddy plays it around one. Can't get it past Krups, though. With 2s, there are 2 for a reason. Nice team play. Great team play. Speaking of that, you saw Krups. He dumps it off for a pass. He hits it over one. He sees that it's a pass. He goes right for the demo, forces Big Daddy to jump. And Upheaval happy to plop that in the top left corner. We're tied at 3. You know, despite the fact that Cult of Dronas has a 3-0 series lead, these games have been incredibly close. Now Krups a shot. He's got another. A favorable bounce off the sidewall. It's just up, and Krups, beautiful form with his car, slots that one in over Sloth. And we have a 4-3 lead, but I'm afraid to say anyone's got a lead, because as soon as I do, the lead's just gone. In this one is back and forth. Big Daddy hitting it forward. Sloth will be there first. Nice play by Krups. Speaking of Krups, here he comes. Another flick. Big Daddy was up quick, though. Avoids the bump and gets the ball. Big Daddy looking for his teammates a little bit hard. Sloth having to retreat. Grab some boost. Here he comes again, but Krups faster to it. It's going to be Big Daddy on the ball. That shot beats Upheaval, hits the crossbar, throws off Krups. That shot also off the crossbar. We've seen Cult of Dronas hit that crossbar quite a few times. As a fellow Rocket League player myself, I am very well aware of what that's like. Here comes Sloth. Nice defense. Now that's the time you want to hit the crossbar, knocking it away from your own net. Good play by him. Big Daddy gets shot. Upheaval to save, getting the bump. But Krups is faster to that one in the midfield. Here comes Krups. Nice shot. But Sloth on defensive duties. And a good touch. Here comes Sloth. Leaves it off. A shot off the post. And unable to get to it is Big Daddy. Sloth, he also misses. Krups coming forward with it. Beating Sloth. That one, it was dangerous. Upheaval if he had been able to get it on the end of it. Krups leaves it down for Upheaval, but Big Daddy there first. It's going to be a pass in front. Krups lets Sloth touch it and reads his touch. And Krups coming back, playing it slow. Back for Upheaval. Nice back pass. Upheaval, it's a slow chess match in the blue side of the field right now. It is red on stream. Need to remember that. Big Daddy will clear it for Colts. Nice touch, upheaval, good save. And Kroops to clear. Sloth only as far as upheaval, and the Big Daddy got bumped. But the Colts together make that save. Here comes Big Daddy. Can't flick it past Kroops. Does get a demo though. Leaves Kroops alone. And Sloth gets some time to clear the ball. Kroops now. Kroops going for a shot. Good save by Big Daddy. And now Sloth. The ball spending a lot of time in the Cult of Dronas' zone, but that shot good save by Kroops. On the back foot there for a second. NightKids clinging to this 4-3 lead. Not wanting to give up another lead. And Kroops. Good touch over the defense. Leaves it for upheaval. Forces Sloth back. It's a dangerous touch. Kroops will be there, and he scores. We see a 2-goal lead. NightKids not ready to say die yet. But we also saw 2 goals scored in the span of 7 seconds last game, so anything goes in this series. But NightKids, that insurance goal, definitely feeling better. Kroops is on the verge of 1,000 points. He's playing amazing Rocket League right now. And here comes Kroops wanting to burn away the last of the time on the clock. NightKids have life. They don't say die yet. They've got game 4. And we will see at least a game 5 in this one. And something we didn't see in that game was a huge comeback from either team. As soon as one team would score, another team would score. It was just back and forth. And finally, after the 4th goal for NightKids, the scoring stopped until finally the 5th goal near the end. So good for NightKids. They were able to solve the defensive duties there. And they held on to a lead. And they are still very much alive in this series. But for Cult of Dronas, you have earned yourself a chance at match point 4 times. This is number 2. Another chance for them to win the championship, but if you're NightKids, you are looking to force a game 6 and stay on the reverse sweep grind. Gonna be Big Daddy on the first chance. Kroops has to hit it past Sloth. Upheaval, he's out of boost. He lost it to Big Daddy. His teammate's there though. Kroops is actually up, going for maybe a flip reset. Forward momentum carried him a little too far. Sloth now looking for maybe a double off the wall. Upheaval denies that chance. Upheaval now. 50s with Big Daddy. Sloth, the shot! It's going to be on net. Good save by Kroops. Had to avoid the bump and make the save. And here he comes down the field. Kroops looking at 50. Can't beat Sloth. And now Kroops again, he's got the ball, carries it over to the wall. He loves the wall and the ceiling, we've seen that. The touch towards midfield, great pass to Upheaval. All Upheaval has to do is finish. He does. He scores. Great play by both teams, or both players on that team. Kroops, nice carry and pass, and then Upheaval, nice little touch to beat the defender and then down in the net. And NightKids up to an early 1-0 lead. Kroops has got all the time in the world, hits it to the corner, Upheaval keeping it there, makes that a little awkward. Big Daddy can't get there. Sloth now touching it forward, gonna be saved. The ball's still just hanging in front of the net of NightKids, but finally cleared. Here comes Upheaval. Oh, knocked past Big Daddy nicely, but Sloth on task. Make sure to keep the ball away. Kroop, 50s with Big Daddy. And Upheaval to the other side of the field. Nice little wave dash. It's all those little mechanics that go on outside of the ball, away from the ball in twos. You've got so much open space. It's how you buy yourself time and space. Big Daddy looking for time and space. It was shut down by the defense, though, of NightKids. Now here they come. It's Kroop. That's going to be another pass. Upheaval called off of it, though. Lots of Cult pressure until Kroops took him out. Now Upheaval has got some time. Actually plays it into Big Daddy, not the touch he wanted. Sloth stole the boost, but Kroops has the ball. Hits it forward only as far as Big Daddy. Upheaval, he's got the 50. Big Daddy's out of boost. He's got to pick up some pads. And Upheaval with the shot. Good save, Big Daddy. With the big defense. And in the corner we go. It should be Sloth. No, he gets it knocked away by Upheaval, but Big Daddy benefits from that one. Sloth was in the area. Upheaval touched it over him, but that touch ends up right on the bumper of Big Daddy's Finnick, and in the net it goes. Nice shot. This game, not as many goals, but 2 minutes left. We're tied back at 1. Big Daddy 50s this one forward. Kroops to the wall. He's beaten one. Looking for a pass. It's going to be high. It's a tall task for Upheaval almost. Upheaval can't get that ball. Here comes Sloth. Oh, he beats him twice. Can't beat Kroops though. Nice pinch, but Big Daddy is in a great spot for that one. Upheaval, he's off the wall. Big Daddy also on the wall. Kroops looking for another play, but Big Daddy shuts it down. Here he comes, looking for that flick. And it's going to be a goal for Colts. With 1.5 minutes left, they take the lead in Game 5. Big Daddy, you've seen those flicks work for him before. It threw off Upheaval maybe that didn't go as the way he planned. And after the touch by Upheaval, it is a shot in from Sloth. Two to 1 game. NightKids in need of a goal. You don't need another one if you're NightKids, but Big Daddy happy to oblige for the Cult of Dronas with a beauty of a shot. Great form and just a blast. 70 miles an hour from that spot on the field. Hard to save, and it's in the net. Just under 1.5 minutes left, and NightKids, a little bit of a fake on the kickoff. Big Daddy cheated. Good save. Upheaval buying his team some time. We have seen NightKids come back before. They are going to need another comeback in this one. Otherwise, Cult of Dronas are going to be your Tier 4A champions. Good 50 there. Big Daddy. Kroops trying desperately to keep that ball in the zone. Upheaval. He's got to be patient. He doesn't have the most boost. Nice 50 there, but Sloth gets the clear. Under 1 minute left. Some dire straits. If you are NightKids, you need a goal. But right now, Cult of Dronas are playing keep away. And just blasting the ball back into the NightKids zone again and again. That shot is going to go in. Nice save on the goal line by Kroops. The last second save. Here comes Upheaval looking for a demo. Sloth just drove right around it. And gets the clear. 20 seconds left on NightKids season. Unless they can score a couple. Upheaval. He's got a bump in net. They've got one. There's no way this script happens again, surely. But a great play. Kroops jumped forward. There's only one defender back. He bumped Sloth. And Upheaval dribbles it in the net. 10 seconds left. And to quote Cookies, so you're saying there's a chance. And there's another chance. They've got the ball forward. Oh, but this time it will be cleared by Big Daddy. Not over yet, though. We've got to get the ball up. Kroops is not going to be able to. Cult of Dronas take home the championship in a 5-game thrilling series. That series was back and forth, literally. We saw comeback after comeback. And I think the biggest deficit was only 2 goals, and that was Game 4. Other than that, it was 1-goal games. Great gameplay on both sides. We're going to grab ourselves an interview. But congrats to Cult of Dronas. Gonna grab Sloth, it would appear.
Hey, can you hear me?
We can indeed hear you. Congratulations to you and your team, my good man.
Thank you.
So, what are the feelings like taking home a championship?
Feels really good. It was nice to add pressure with overtime constantly, which just made it just, I guess, feel that much better. Kind of seeing losses in your face and then pulling out a W. So yeah, it felt good. Long season.
Yeah, you guys, the comeback kids. What is the morale like? NightKids in games 1 and 2, they came out so strong. They put you guys on the back foot early. They had great leads and they were just seeming to dominate the game. But then you guys fought back. What is your mental game like to fight back and come back those 2 games?
Just kind of, play within ourselves. Kind of let the game come to us a bit more than forcing it. We kind of pushed up the defensive intensity a bit, and then just looked for mistakes or holes. But yeah, to be honest, morale was just stay calm, because it was kind of hard to stay calm. Pretty stressful being late, but yeah, just staying calm and knowing that there's 4 minutes left in the game, which is a long time.
And absolutely, you two have won yourselves a championship. Congratulations to you, Ed, Big Daddy. Shout out to him.
Thank you.
And are there any shout outs that you would like to give to anybody you know?
Only if he's watching, my boy Chase. And we work together at my job, and I think he's watching, so hopefully he's watching. And that's probably it.
Well, whether or not he's watching, Chase did get a shout out, so shout out to him. Congratulations to you two. Enjoy the rest of your championship winning night, my good man.
Thank you. So thanks for cast. Hopefully probably going to go back and watch the VOD tomorrow when it's on YouTube. But thank you for that.
Sounds good. Have a good one.
All right, you too.
There you have it, Sloth. You could hear it in his voice. Very happy to have won that with his duo partner, Big Daddy. That team winning the Tier 4A championship in a 4-1 thriller. The comebacks that they had really showed the grit and resolve of that team. And it was just a beautiful series to watch. You want close games. Kind of wish it would have gone a little further, but either way. Cult of Dronas won this one. And don't go anywhere. In about, I think it's going to be right around the 11-minute mark again, we have got another championship around a 10-minute break. It is going to be the Tier 3B championship. It is the number 1 seed undefeated NOLA Flight Crimson taking on the number 2 seed Purdue Black. Those teams met earlier this season. It was NOLA Flight Crimson getting the better of Black in a 3-2 great series. So we will see how this one goes. We'll catch you back here in about 10 minutes.